How are you doing? As will become abundantly clear, I am not a comedian. I'm a dancer. It's 4 years of modern dance, 2 years of tap. And I know what you're thinking. I hope he can get his leg off that stool. I'm not just some fat, drunk ballerina, though. I actually, don't dance for a living, of course. I'm a dirty dancer. I go by the name of Bang Bang Bart. You can decide what that means for yourself. It really doesn't matter. Anyway, I used to be a raging alcoholic, and now I've worked my way down to a binge drinker. I think that's pretty good. And, I'm starting to clean my life up and act like a normal person a little. I married my enabler, so that's pretty good. A lot of comedians talk about marriage being bad. I have no idea why. There's a lot of take my wife, please. It's actually pretty awesome. Like, I get to sleep indoors almost all the time. Even if I fall asleep outside, she makes me go back in. So, it's good. I get to accessorize. It's an excuse to wear jewelry. Not the Indian excuse, I don't know. Oh, for crying out loud. But the thing about getting married is my wife has a daughter, and so I gotta help, raise that daughter, I guess. Not much, but say stuff every once in a while, and you want her to turn out to be a good person, you want her to be a good kid, so say a lot of stuff she'll say, can I have some cereal? And you'll be like, don't you mean, may I have some cereal, please? And that's kind of weird and hypocritical for me to say, because most times I'm on stage talking into a mic, I'm naked and I'm yelling at everybody to go home. So, you try to teach her to have respect for her teachers and her elders and stuff. And one balmy Saturday afternoon at an Applebee's downtown, I once asked an old man if he'd ever embalmed anyone. And he seemed a little bit puzzled why I would say that, and so I told him, you just look like kind of an embalmer. And I had to leave that Applebee's. Again, one of the other lessons you gotta teach is try to have table manners, eat all your food and all that. I once broke a guy's nose over cheese fries. I was at work and I was drunk, and he said those cheese fries were old. And I didn't agree, so I grabbed him by the hair and I slammed his face into the counter. But it was in New Orleans, so I didn't get fired, it's fine. But, hang on. See, I've noticed everybody's been putting their phone up here. It seems like a really good idea. But I needed this for that wildly hilarious put my leg on a stool joke. So I'm gonna reach down here and turn the page on my notebook. Oh, Christ. All right, so I'm getting better at being an adult, right? I bought a suit. I had to go to a suit store and buy a suit for my wedding. And the next day I discovered I'd lost the pants. So that's not that great. But, now when debt collectors call me, I try to be a little bit more polite. I used to say, oh man, I'm sorry. Jesse Thorson died, and his dying wish was for you to go fuck yourself. And now I just say I've never heard of Jesse Thorson. I don't know who the fuck you're talking about. And the biggest accomplishment I've had of all, I haven't shit my pants in 3 years. Hey, thanks. But I'm not a total scumbag. I don't want you guys to think that, or, well, I guess a lot of people know. But I'm really considering some good moves. I'm thinking about getting the tattoos with swear words removed from my body, or at least covered up with less offensive swear words. And I've started going to new places. The other day I went to a bookstore. Pretty good. It was a hippie bookstore even, and I walked in, they had herbs, and there was a guy behind the counter with a bunch of necklaces and feathers and stuff, and Anyway, I passed the drug test, so that's pretty good. Anyway, this is the longest I've ever stood up anywhere where I wanted to get the fuck out of there. So the last thing I'm gonna tell you is I'm probably never gonna do this comedy thing again, but if I do, I think I need a catchphrase. And so I've come up with one, and tell me what you think of it. This is fucking terrifying! All right, thanks.
Jesse Thorson, everyone, with the soda. One thing they don't tell you when you start comedy is that a lot of times when you're on stage, your blood pressure is so high that you can't hear the sound of people laughing, and then you start thinking that you're dying. And I didn't tell Jesse that either, because I just wanted him to naturally experience it like the rest of us do. I didn't want to help him, I guess, is the word. But that was really, really good, especially for a first time. That said, if he does it a second time, it'll probably fucking suck. Alright, you guys, this next person is coming up.